What if I tell you that the best footballing nation on the face of the earth is not England, it's not France, it's not Spain, it's not Brazil? Take away the clouds when we talk about Lionel Messi. Forget about Cristiano Ronaldo. Forget about the cloud around Lamine Yamal. The best footballing nation right now is Morocco. And what Mohamed Wabi is doing with Morocco in this World Cup is amazing. I keep saying it that Africa over time has been shortchanged. Yeah, but this is the first time they are to a large extent. Let me not agree that Africa, if there's any country that should have come to the World Cup with up to more than 10 nations, I think Africa should have been one of those countries. But nevertheless, we came with 10, and 10 out of that 10, we have 9 to the round of 32. Currently, 2 African nations have played. One crashed out, with South Africa crashing out to Canada, and now Morocco, under the leadership of Mohamed Wabi, have done Africa proud again. Look at what we did against the Netherlands. Morocco came out. I'm not telling you, Morocco. I said it in my last video that Brazil, if you watched the game between Morocco and Brazil, you agree that it was Brazil that were begging for a draw and not Morocco, because Morocco came at them. Morocco would have won their match even before it started. Now, when it got to the Netherlands game, we all saw the beautiful thing that Morocco did. I said it that Mohamed Wabi have always been a coach I admire, right from what he did with the under-20 in the FIFA World Cup. We saw the amazing job, and we can see that Morocco truly made the right decision to have brought in someone like Mohamed Wabi at the time, close to the World Cup. The time they brought him after the AFCON. Look at what he's doing. When he removed Ibrahim Diaz and Baldi, I was like, what was this man doing? I was thinking it was a wrong call, but to the end, a player like Issa proved him right. Look at the goal, it came. And when despite the Netherlands scoring yesterday, but it was the total class from Morocco. Morocco played amazingly well. What Bono did for the team was brilliant. This is not the first time. We know that that's one of the best feat of Bruno. Bono did it in 2022 against Spain, saving 2 penalty. Came to the AFCON, did the same thing against Nigeria, saved 2 penalty. Now he came again to the World Cup 2026. He did the same thing against the Netherlands. So it's his specialty. This is not luck. This is talent. This is Africa talent speaking. And Morocco keeps setting the pace. Morocco is changing the narrative of Africa, letting the world know that there is football in Africa. But the harvest, the profit of what Morocco is going to do, is doing right now, is not just only going to benefit Africa, but I feel the larger benefit is going to go to Morocco because of the chunk of investment, the huge investment they have done in their football. Look at what they have done, and it's the ripple effect is that many scouts will now be coming to Morocco. You've seen a lot of Morocco players being scouted outside, and they will be signed. Just, we all know, sadly, I've gone to Bayern Munich. A lot of players, a lot of teams are looking for him. So the exposure that Morocco is, the exposure they are giving to African football, I feel is underappreciated, because they have hosted several different tournaments for Africa. Right now, they are bidding to host the 2030 World Cup, and it's kudos to the what they have invested into football. So I keep saying it that we have to give them the kudos. We have to celebrate what Morocco have done, what they are doing in the football world right now. So when you look at how they played against the Netherlands, you would agree. So they played brilliantly well. Like it was such an amazement. Like it was amazing for such a fascinating, to the extent that the Netherlands had to pack bus. They were scared to even leave their half to come over. The Moroccans were taking it. The Atlas Lions were even the one coming at the attack. That's why they were losing. Even up to the draw, they were coming, but like it was such an amazing time watching them. Like I was glad my sleepless night wasn't wasted. And when you look at that of Germany against Paraguay, it shows that football is leaving Europe and it's going to those that really, when you take away the media hype, you notice that Europe football has left Europe. Yeah, football has left Europe right now. When you look at what happened to Germany for the third time in a row, for the third time, Germany have not managed to get to the round of 16. Like after they won the World Cup in 2014, 2018, they crashed out of group stage. 2022, they crashed out of group stage. Now they are crashing out of the round of 32. That is to show what is happening. They only have some kind of players that we can reckon with their name, but I didn't know that it was going to be a struggle for them against Paraguay, a team like Paraguay. I didn't notice. I wasn't expecting it, but like we all say, the rest is history. Football comes with a lot of drama, and this is just one of the drama that we are blessed to see, and it's kind of making the game kind of interesting. So, but I feel it's still going to be another crazy test for Paraguay going up front. And when you look at the game with Brazil, Japan, yeah, a lot of persons expected more from Brazil, but like we also in the game, not that Brazil winning the game, but how did they win? Japan were all over them. Yeah, Japan played with a lot of discipline, but in the end, Brazil still had the day. But like we keep saying, football comes with a lot of surprises. The goal of Casemiro and was enough to lift up the spirit of the Brazilian side. And kudos to Bruno that have made his fourth assist, yeah, in his first World Cup outing. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm saying a big congratulations to everybody supporting the African o'clock. Like I keep saying, it's Africa o'clock. No matter what you think, it has always been the mantra for me, Africa o'clock, and we are not backing down till we see Africa. So what I just need is to get up to 6 Africa country making it to the quarterfinal. Yeah, once we can get 6 Africa country making it to the round of 32, possibly, definitely, we might see an all-Africa semi-final, maybe an 2 Africa semi-final, maybe 2 Africa country playing themselves, then anyone that wins make it to the final. So it's a possibility, because Morocco, for me, I know definitely they are going to edge past a possible Canada. Yeah, so that already means they have made it to the quarterfinal. Like we also know they did the same thing. And when you look at the routes that they are following, it has not always been an easy ride for Morocco. Let me know what you think again in the comment section. What do you think about what Morocco and what the boys of Mohamed Wabi are doing right now? Do you think they are really making Africa proud? Do you see them as a possible World Cup winner? Let me know in the comment section. This is Football Fans Vibe, and we give you football beyond highlights.